champ off-road. Feel the ground shake, horsepower, heroes rising in their way.
Every product Brunt makes is named after one of my buddies in the trades who inspired it and helped us design it. Matt Marin, Union Drywaller, needed a wedge boot with serious comfort. Tony Tora, Army veteran and jack of all trades, needed a pant that's built tough and versatile. And John Shevlin, contractor and business owner, needed a work hoodie that performs in any situation. Every step of our design process revolves around listening to the guys who actually do the work, because they've earned a seat at the table.
For over 40 years, Elk River Exteriors has been your trusted local contractor for roofing, siding, windows, gutters, right here in Minnesota. We are a family-owned business. We do things differently because to us, every home is personal. We are not a big corporation where you're just another customer. When you contact us, you will get in contact with a real person who cares about your home, your problem, and will get you a solution. Whether we're replacing your roof, upgrading your siding, installing energy-efficient windows, we approach every project with care and quality craftsmanship as if it was our own home. We know that protecting your home is one of the biggest investments you'll make, so if you're looking for a company that puts your needs first, we would love to work with you. Call Elk River Exteriors today, but not today because we're here at the races with you. We'll scan this QR code and we will schedule a free consultation with you on Monday.
Hey, I'm Jeff with Yokohama, and today we're going to talk about our DOT line of Geolander tires. One of our most versatile tires are Geolander XAT. This is an extreme all-terrain, basically built for someone that wants the off-road performance, but the on-road capability and drivability of an all-terrain tire. So the XAT is a little bit stronger sidewall, a little more aggressive tread pattern, while still being quiet on the highway, but can still perform going down the dirt trail.
with fast, free shipping from amsoil.com.
The roar of the engines, the dirt flying, the adrenaline pumping. This is AMSOIL Championship Off-Road, where the toughest drivers push the limits. Now you can take that same off-road energy wherever you go with official AMSOIL Championship off-road gear. From premium hats and hoodies to must-have tees, we've got the gear that keeps you looking fresh, both on and off the track. Get yours now at shop.isocracing.com. Rep the lifestyle, live the legacy, own the dirt.
Welcome back to the ERX Off-Road National, round number 8 of AMSOIL Championship Off-Road, presented by Brunt. Connor Schultz makes his way back to victory lane for the first time in a while here in Light Buggy, but let's meet all of our top 3 finishers. In third today from Stoughton, Wisconsin, Jake Dishler.
Jake, you had a really solid one. You asked bad, how good to get on the for that working so well for you.
I don't want to call it redemption. It was kind of my stupid fault for letting my roof get unlatched. So definitely gave up today, possibly. So definitely glad to come around today, keep up with Connor for the first, really show that I got some speed around here.
Would you like to thank?
First, Dad does car, keeps it real fast. Under the color because she yelled at this week. And watch.
Dish with the buggy.
Second take points Lead in light buggy from Black Creeks and Greg Hull.
This weekend and changes to that points they rolled with the weekend.
Yeah, it's a great points weekend for us. Second yesterday, second today. No contact. I mean, it was great racing. I mean, did a couple passes, but the track, hats off to ERX because this track is spotless. It's a great track to run on. They can put a little water on it. They don't flood it. Everything's graded. You see these guys out here busting their butts, making it good for every class. Hats off to them. I got to thank Country Bar. You think I'd have these memorized by now. E&S Poured Walls, Legendary Landscaping, and everybody else, plus all the fans here and all the guys I've been racing with for over 30 years. Thanks.
Greg Stingle P2 today in light buggy.
And taking the win here in round 8 from Neenah, Wisconsin, Connor Schultz.
Connor, how good does it feel to snap this rare kind of bad luck streak you've had in the light buggy and get on top of the box today?
Oh yeah, after 2 bad races, it feels good to be back where I belong, so that's good. Track was awesome today. Hats off to ERX for giving us a phenomenal track today. Looking forward to race it in single buggy. Should be just as fast.
Who helped you get up here today?
I'd like to thank Load Ranger LLC, Crosstrack Equipment, CRC Industries, Shock Tech Racing, all the more contingency that help us out. And everybody's helped me out. I'm forgetting a lot of things. My girlfriend Brooke, and my whole family, RNS Motorsports, and yeah.
Connor Schultz, your round 8 winner here in light buggy.
And congratulations to those 3. Hard-fought battle, as always, in that light buggy class. It's been one of my favorites since I was a kid, Brent.
Yeah, it's an awesome division. It's great to see just the legends in the class as well as the young guns, and it's going to be right down to the end in this points battle.
Well, final track prep underway, and onward we go into the Sportsman schedule. Youth side-by-side just around the corner here at the ERX Off-Road National. It's a beautiful day. Don't go anywhere.
Before you buy, give us a try at Perfect 10 Auto. We have roughly an average about 100 cars on the lot, ranging anywhere from $250,000 to $5,000 and kind of everything in the middle.
At Perfect 10 Auto, we love big trucks.
We've got a certified ASE master technician that's been with us 20 years. He inspects all these cars.
You can buy the cars here or you can buy them online. We're all over the world.
We don't specialize in anything, we specialize in everything. Perfect 10 Auto.
Every part, every win starts right here.
Don't let waiting in line for service sideline your machine. Eliminate the wait and save money by doing it yourself. AMSOIL makes it simple with oil change kits that include exactly what you need in one convenient package. Choosing the right kit is also simple. Just plug your ride into the Shop by Vehicle tool at AMSOIL.com and have your kit delivered right to your door. Get the protection you demand and the performance you deserve. Order now at AMSOIL.com.
한국 Tire.
Jimmy Henderson. I'm the owner of Henderson Fab, which manufactures structural steel. I'm also the owner of JB Steel Erectors, which is the installer in the field. And I'm the owner of Jimmy Henderson Motorsports, which runs a Pro 4 Champ Off-Road team. So what led me to consider AMSOIL for commercial business was the performance on the track. Like I said, we were having issues with motors expiring too early and gears wearing out, and we found AMSOIL and it corrected those issues. And just got to thinking, you know, we're having issues with welding machines, we're having issues with forklifts, and just not getting the mileage out of them, and the motors are having to be rebuilt before expected. So we were trying to figure out, how do we keep our maintenance costs down and how do we keep our equipment costs down? And AMSOIL's helped us do that.
We are here once again in Elk River, Minnesota. This is round 8 of AMSOIL Championship Off-Road presented by Brunt. I'm Brent Smith along with Shane Stellian down trackside, visiting our top 3 all day long in the sportsman divisions. And man, we are going to just keep clicking, racing. You side-by-side up next, Shane.
Everybody's compared to yesterday drivers, so a little bit more calm. We haven't had as many incidents on the racetrack. Still had, you know, the usual ERX, couple cars upside down here and there, but thankfully dodging the bigger chaos that we saw yesterday earlier in the morning. Youth side.
Flag on the day, you side-by-side. Gonna take this right-hander on our screen, the left hand for our race competitors. You see they laid down some more moisture once again.
I also see Xavier Mia out there in the number 75. Wasn't able to make it out yesterday, but he's in the field today, making his debut in youth side-by-side.
Man, look at Logan already going on that inside. Not wasting any time already up in the top 2.
Hey, when that green flag flies, it's time to work for Logan Fritzinger. He wants to be out front. He's trying to hunt down Chase Pence now. Of course, if you've been a fan of off-road as long as Brent and I have, you know that last name Pence, his grandpa Kevin Pence used to be a Pro 4 builder, and arguably the best in the world at building those trucks.
Yeah, it was cool to have them around for a long, long time, and it's cool to see the Pence guys trying to make it happen, going over the berm.
Yeah, that was Chase Pence, just as we were talking about his family history. Lost a couple of spots. Now it's Fritzinger and then Krantz running 1 and 2.
Wow, Krantz, he was back in the 7th spot, already making his way up.
It's actually Otto in that 2nd spot. Krantz got into 3rd, but still a good first lap of work there for Cody Krantz. Let's take a look.
Yeah, just no room there.
Yeah, Pence ran out of room. Lucky he didn't get high centered on that. Needs some help getting down. One of the rookies in the class, Chase Pence.
Already, look at that gap. Fritzinger does not waste any time, like you said. He gets out front, gets that clean air, and he just clicks off those laps.
Totally dialed in. See how this battle for 2, 3, and 4 starts to heat up a little bit We know Emma Lytle's been fast the last few rounds. Oh, puff of smoke out of Krantz's car.
Yeah, just a straight shot of smoke coming out of the rear. We'll have to watch it and see.
No doubt Emma Lytle saw that smoke. Maybe she'll turn up the heat a little bit here on Krantz.
Yeah, Lytle gonna try to stay that inside. Now she goes on the high side, trying to get that drive off that top.
If you run that outside line through Talladega just perfectly, you can carry a little bit more speed. It is a little bit smoother out there, but one tiny mistake and that throws that advantage away. So we see Krantz starting to reel in Isaac Otto just a little bit.
Yeah, Krantz, he's going outside, he's going inside, just barely grazing those tractor tires, trying to find the best line here.
This class is all Polarises. They're all 1,000cc motors. You see there's a mix of XP 1000s and RS1s out there, but they're all detuned a little bit just to dial back the horsepower. Great stepping stone from maybe the 170s or the 570s up into the full-size cars. Another puff of smoke there from Krantz, but Krantz still reeling in Otto.
Yeah, every time he gets out of the gas in that 180, it looks like that's when you see that smoke appear. Krantz not losing any speed, though.
Yeah, I wonder what that could be. It's really hard to tell, but look at that run by Emma Lytle, the number 83. She's going to get a 2-for-1 deal there.
Yeah, you got to give her credit. She kept trying that outside the first couple times and made that pass stick.
Big move there by Emma. See if she has anything for Fritzinger to try to put that win streak to an end. So we're going to come to the halfway point. So Lytle just in time for that caution, too. Got those 2 passes done.
Yeah, now she'll have another shot at this thing. That's what's so nice about this halfway point. If you're Fritzinger, man, it's got to be all about confidence. You're winning 6 in a row. Tough, tough. What do you see, Shane?
I was just looking at the timing and scoring, and look who has the fastest lap of the race. It's not Fritzinger. It's actually Emma Lytle who's in that second spot.
Yeah, so the speed is definitely there for Emma. We'll see if she has anything for the 27 here in this second half. I can guarantee she does, but how much was Fritzinger just laying back there before that halfway to try to save the car?
Emma's been in this class a while, though. You got to remember, I think this is her 3rd season running in the youth side-by-sides. It's another class that has an age limit, both lower and upper, so I believe this will be her last year in youth side-by-side. Still looking for the first win, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think she has a win yet in this division, so she's going to be trying to put her head down and make it happen here in this second half. Track really working its way in nicely.
Lytle out of Greenville, Wisconsin, surrounded by a bunch of Minnesota drivers here in the state of Minnesota at ERX Motor Park.
So our pace truck will bring them around one more time. They're going up that big Yokohama Tires flyaway jump throughout the day. Just keep an eye on that jump. That thing just creates some great action. We'll see if Lytle can get that 83 up to the front. See Emma laying back just a little bit, then she buttons right back up to the bumper.
Yeah, we'll see if she, like I said, she's kind of the veteran of the class. We'll see if she tries to rattle the cage here of Fritzinger on this restart.
Yeah, she's going to try to dive inside or outside right away. I don't think she's going to play follow the leader.
We're thinking before the green, try to
right.
shake the car a little bit.
See where she goes.
Man, Logan just so good on these starts, too. We saw how fast he was on the initial start of this race. See if Emma has anything for him here in the second half, and they're going to, both of those two, just accelerate away from everybody else.
Wow, did they ever there already straight away into this second half. There's Emma going really wide, trying to cross back over.
We talked about the limited horsepower. They're detuned a little bit. They don't have that torque on demand to be able to run the outside in that hairpin. Lytle gave it a shot, didn't work out. They'll come into the rhythm section, see everybody kind of tiptoeing through there.
Yeah, this is her strong point right up through the section here. She can button up to Fritzinger a little bit closer. Going up the Ziegler Cat turn, one of my favorite turns on this racetrack.
Yeah, we described that part of the racetrack as flowy. What exactly do we mean when we say that?
Man, you're not scrubbing off any speed, right? The corners aren't tight. They just open up very nicely so you can see the drivers. They'll rotate right before they go left, and when they say it flows, you're not scrubbing anything at the end of the day, like I said earlier.
Man, look at that top end speed by Lytle. She's able to close back in on Fritzinger. There's definitely some places around this track where Emma's just a little bit quicker. She's going to gain some more ground here. Trying that outside.
Go really in, and it's going to. Let's see how the speed is.
It's really tough, like I said, to pass outside, especially tight hairpin. You can tap the speed, and just has to find the opportunity now.
Yeah, time's definitely going away once again in this race. Emma's going to have to go for it here.
And she is just staring down Fritzinger's rear number plate right now. Trying to run a little bit tighter line at the top of Ziegler Cat Hill. She gives up a little bit at the top of that hill, and then it seems like she's got a lot more top-end speed down this front straightaway. 2 laps to go this time by.
Oh, we got a car on its side.
Yeah, that's down there in the hairpin. Couldn't make out who that was. We'll try to catch another look as our leaders come on by. So a yellow flag is going to throw a wrench in everybody's plans as they come into this hairpin.
Yeah, you wonder how much of a gap that Emma, she knows. She didn't see that yellow flag. She's going to have to back away.
Oh, that was Gearhart. Keegan Gearhart, the number 55, ends up tipped over on his side. I don't know if Emma got that spot before they got close enough to the yellow. It's really hard to say.
Yeah, where did that yellow start, right?
Yeah, that's a call that race control is going to have to make. Now Fritzinger trying that outside through Talladega turn.
Boy, Emma did show a lot of speed. It was the last time by. I mean, look at 105.920, so she's definitely fast enough to stay up front, but we'll have to wait and see.
Lytle is going to lead us back past the white flag, so 1 lap to go.
Emma Lytle looking for her first career win in the youth side division. You can see right on her in about 5-6 car lengths is the gap. Like I said earlier, time's definitely running out. Emma Lytle still maintaining that top spot.
Well, Brent, I just stepped out, had a chat with the officials. I'm mid-pass caution zone. So she will have to serve a penalty for that. We're on the final lap. She's not going to have a chance to serve the penalty. Even hold will not be the winner. So tough break. Looked like she might have just barely gotten into the lead right before they were too close to that caution.
Yeah, so Fritzinger is your leader right now as Emma's going to have to serve that black flag. She's looking to go in the pits. Maybe not that time by.
Well, this is the last lap, though. The checkered flag is in hand. Fritzinger is going to give her a little tap.
Trying everything, but can't get there, but he'll take the overall win today after that caution flag incident.
Yeah, Lytle across the line first, but penalized for passing under caution. Still a good run for her. She showed that she had the speed. The win streak continues for Fritzinger, now 7 in a row.
Wow, 7 wins in a row, Shane.
But he's not invincible. That's what we just saw.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. New drivers starting to work their way up to the front. They got to do something here in this second half. He's running away with it.
And you can see Krantz down there. He was the 4th car across the line, but he's headed to the podium. So we'll sort everything out. So the caution was in this corner, but obviously the caution starts before the corner.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I think the bigger issue there is the speed that she still had when she went past the safety team down there. They don't like it when you buzz the tower.
Yeah, maybe if she would have let off a little bit in that 180, they wouldn't have did anything about it.
You will catch the wrath of Whitey Brownell when it's all said and done. At the end of the day, he'll stop over by your pit and have a chat with you a little bit.
Yeah, it's all about safety here.
Whitey's here to keep you safe, but he also wants to make sure he's safe when he's out there on the racetrack. We'll take a short break and talk to the top three from Youth Side by Side. Right after this, you're watching AMSOIL Championship Off-Road, presented by Brunt.
Hey, I'm Jeff with Yokohama, and today we're going to talk about our DOT line of Geolander tires. One of our most versatile tires are Geolander XAT. This is an extreme all-terrain, basically built for someone that wants the off-road performance, but the on-road capability and drivability of an all-terrain tire. So the XAT is a little bit stronger sidewall, a little more aggressive tread pattern, while still being quiet on the highway, but can still perform going down the dirt trail.
For over 40 years, Elk River Exteriors has been your trusted local contractor for roofing, siding, windows, gutters, right here in Minnesota. We are a family-owned business. We do things differently because to us, every home is personal. We are not a big corporation where you're just another customer. When you contact us, you will get in contact with a real person who cares about your home, your problem, and will get you a solution. Whether we're replacing your roof, upgrading your siding, installing energy-efficient windows, we approach every project with care and quality craftsmanship as if it was our own home. We know that protecting your home is one of the biggest investments you'll make, so if you're looking for a company that puts your needs first, we would love to work with you. Call Elk River Exteriors today, but not today because we're here at the races with you. We'll scan this QR code and we will schedule a free consultation with you on Monday.
AMSOIL has your ultimate oil change. Shop by vehicle to pick the right oil and filter. Choose the best product and packaging option for you, and get it shipped right to your door. For the protection you demand and the performance you deserve, shop by vehicle at amsoil.com. With fast, free shipping from amsoil.com.
What a gorgeous day it is here in Minnesota. We're here for AMSOIL Championship Off-Road presented by Brunt. We witnessed another great youth side-by-side race. This is round 8. We're going to go down trackside with Nolan Castellian with our top 3. In third from Taylor Falls, Minnesota, in the number 22, Cody Krantz.
Cody, a solid run for you today, landing on the box. Walk me through your race a little bit. What happened out there for you?
I just had to run my lines, and Isaac held his. I had a couple shots on him, and he shut the door on me.
Who would you like to thank for helping you get up here?
My mom, my dad, my spotter, Steve, Bikeman Performance, Polaris Razor, Professional Mechanical, Vision Wheel, Fox, Blown Concept, MRT, Klotzwood, BAM, Follower, Chopper City, Sniper, and Torque Link.
Cody Krantz, third place today in Youth 1000.
And taking the runner-up spot in the number 85 Polaris, Isaac Otto.
Isaac, like Cody said, he got to your back bumper there a few times. You were able to shut the door. How were you able to keep him behind you there?
I was just listening to my spotter, and the last couple of laps my car was acting up, so I was just trying to just drive as hard as I could.
Who would you like to thank today?
My mom, my dad, Crate Check Racing, Bikeman, Northland Sports Center, Metalworks, Taggart Contracting, Reardon Excavating, Flower, Mikey and Macy, and all my friends and family.
Isaac Otto, second place today in Youth 1000.
And taking the win here this afternoon in round 8, the number 27 from Columbus, Minnesota, Logan Fritzinger.
Logan, another win for you, but that one was a hard-fought battle. Walk me through it. It looked like a lot of fun.
I just had to stay consistent and try to stay in front, but unfortunately she got around, but something happened with the comms, and it's just, I'm lucky to be up here and happy to be up here.
Who would you like to thank for helping you do it?
My mom, my dad, my sister, my grandma, my grandpa, FXR, Speedworks, Triple N Construction, Next Gen, High 10 Service, Highway 47, Bow Iron Inc., and all the others I forgot.
Logan Fritzinger on top of the box in round 8 of Youth 1000 side-by-side.
Thank you very much, Nolan, and we want to welcome you back up to the booth once again. I'm Brent Smith alongside Shane Stetsny, and we have Cole Mamer up in the booth. How are you doing today, buddy?
Wish I wasn't up here. Wish we were back in the pit getting the Pro 4 ready, but we heard a motor yesterday. Watched a lot of line, didn't see it in the gauges, and we melted the motor down. So it is what it is. Everybody's wondering when we're going to be back. We'll be back at Bark River. We'll come swinging. So it's bittersweet. I guess we gave a good run. We were supposed to be part-timers, and we gave it a good run. And I'm not mad about it. We came in knowing we only had one motor, and knowing that we're competing with these top budget guys on our platform, pretty happy where my guys stack up. So we'll come swinging. We ain't done yet.
Talk about the ride so far this year, though. Like you said, you came into this year, part-time was the plan all along, and then you had that win at Wheatland. Fans went nuts for it. They like seeing different guys competing for those wins in Pro 4, and at that point you kind of thought, hey, maybe this is something I should pursue full-time this season, right? And the fans have been phenomenal all season.
Yeah, and honestly, the local support, like Tony from Argonne Lumber, Yeti's driving back in Crandon, a bunch of local companies really stepped up to help us make that platform what we need it, right? We knew what we were competing against. Pro 4, you're no slouches in this class. You go ask CJ, you go ask Jimmy. We're driving these trucks harder than they've ever been drove. And we're getting them to live now. Like, that is truthfully a hard thing to say in Pro 4. So it's bittersweet. I knew what package we had left with last year. Coming into this year, I knew we were going to be quick. And, every weekend we're one of the top 2 trucks, I want to say, consistently. So all we can do is go put our heads down, go back to work, and come back swinging like what we did last year whenever we took a break. So it is what it is, and move on from there.
So what about the turnaround now that you did hurt a motor? Do you have to send that one out, or do you have one that can be ready sooner than that? Or
So the motor's actually already out of the truck, sitting in the pits, heading to Roush tonight to get rebuilt.
Wow.
So we were already planning on a motor rebuild here after Lena. So it's got pistons, rods, valves, everything's sitting on the shelf to get that motor fully rebuilt, because we were planning on it after Lena. We just sped up the process, I guess, a little bit. So it is what it is. We were prepared for something to happen. We just didn't have a spare block, spare crank, and everything else along those lines. But we did our homework, checked the crank, cam, everything last night, and everything looked really good. So we're not going anywhere. We're coming right back. We're going to come back swinging harder than ever. They thought we were quick at Wheatland. We're going to be really, really quick at Bark River.
Yeah, and you talked about having that speed. That's got to make you feel great because, you've developed that truck. You're going toe-to-toe with, like you said, guys that have been doing this a really long time. You got Trad helping out Jimmy Henderson. He's been doing this forever. Brad Marty and the gang at the Grieve Shop, they've been doing this forever. You're kind of trying to you're drinking from a fire hose trying to learn how to develop this truck, and you've got the speed that fast.
Yeah, we jumped up from Pro Light straight into Pro 4, and that first year truck just wasn't it, so we threw that thing away, and we built a brand new chassis, and we started from scratch, ground one, straight zero, and luckily guys like Trad, Kyle LeDuc kind of really helped shape me. And give me a couple pointers without telling me too much. They give hints, but it's good, right? I'm young. I'm 26 years old. We built a Pro 4. We won a championship last year with Trey. Trey's in a Pro 2 this year. He's got me back in his ear today, so we'll see if we have a different Trey showing up here later. And it's humbling, right? We're young. We're full of hunger, and see what we can go do. So we're not going nowhere. We're fast. And all we can do now is I'm more driven than ever. So I'm hungry. I want to win. And I gave away a win last year at Bark River. I failed 2 times, so it's time to go get those back.
And even though you're not driving the Pro 4 today, you will be out on the racetrack in a big truck. You got the Brunt Racer, Brunt Fan Experience presented by Yokohama. Tell us about that and how that came about.
That is super fun. We had an older Pro 2, fully race legal, race motor, full fuel injection. It's actually the same electronics like we run in the Pro 4. And the fans love it, right? Everybody we gave a ride to, we gave Brunt guys ride-alongs on Friday. And everybody gets in it. They're like, this is insane. This is the best sport in the world. And so I'm glad to be able to offer that, and Champ and Brunt and Yokohama and all my partners kind of step up to let us run that platform. We won't be at Lena with the Pro 4, but the 2-seat program will be there.
Nice.
So we are going to be there all weekend. I'm helping the Pins Bros, Trey, everybody on our side. Little Brixton won his first mod kart, dude. Congrats. And it's cool. We're a big team here and just want to keep going.
Well, we really love to see you come up in the booth, and bummer deal you can't run Pro 4, but man, we love your attitude, and you never give up, right? You're always coming back stronger than ever, and I'm excited to see you at Bark River, dude.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome if you want to hang out up here and call some short course kart with us too, by the way. This race was wildly entertaining yesterday.
I was up here waiting between the U side-by-side and the Razor 200, and we were all talking like, dude, the top 10 guys are all so close. Like
we've seen that a handful of times this year. This class has been like that all season.
Yep. And I grew up in this class. I started out in Junior 1 back out on the West Coast. You look at the stacked names, right? There's us, Sheldon Creed, Jarrett Brooks, Bradley Morris, Ricky G, Ronnie, RJ. Truthfully, there's a stack of us that are like 12, 15 guys that are extremely talented, have been able to go on several different platforms to be successful. And it all starts right there.
Right. So, I mean, these kids can look up to you guys and be like, hey, we can be there someday. We just keep fighting the good fight.
And we're starting to see the leading edge of that wave of young drivers that are homegrown Midwest kids now. You got Avery Hemmer, you got Johnny Holcher already racing Pro 2.
And the next gen deal is really good for these kids. I was able to go out 2 Saturday ago, and help them a little bit. What Cole and Robert are doing with those kids, it's cool to see. I didn't have that growing up. I had my dad in my ear. I don't regret it any means, but it's cool to see the different platforms of say what Cole and Robert's done with Next Gen to truthfully help these kids and shape them into be better drivers and help the parents. We know how trophy kart dads are. They're right above us. So I've been through it.
Well, it looks like a couple of our drivers were having some issues under caution there. I saw Tatum Ronfeld getting a little bit of help. It's like another car not able to get refired and join the field, so might take just a moment here. 18 drivers were set to take this green flag. Riley Zahara, Jarrett Mullemans, Caden Wassenberg, Ava Plummer, who is celebrating a birthday today, so happy birthday, Ava. Levi Gum, Gabe Holcher, Morgan Frakes, Roman Tulberg, Jax Romanesco, Jacoby Tulberg, Braden Bell, Quentin Mia, Tatum Ronfeld, who we saw having some issues, Caston Dow, Reagan Beat, Axel Keepers, Emberly Mullemans, and Jack Vanderloop. Cool to see some second generation and beyond names in there too. You got Reagan Beat, Tatum Ronfeld, of course that's Trad's daughter out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's cool to see these young guns and so much talent. It's going to be fun to watch them move through the different classes in their careers.
We're already getting photos on social media of us talking. Look at that, in. People are watching. I like it.
Hey, if hanging out with you brings more attention in the booth, we're all for it.
I mean, this is AC. It's a little humid outside, so if I got to hang out here with you guys, I'm into it.
Well, looks like everybody moving once again for the short course karts. We'll get this one underway here for round 8. Riley Zahara and Jarrett Mullemans taking us. They're going to go one more abbreviated lap around, and then we'll take this green flag. Mullemans, man, he's been close to a podium a couple different times his third season in the class. Handful of fourth place finishes. I think for me, Cole, and I tell Brent this all the time, and since you helped out with Next Gen, you got to experience this a little bit. You know, even though these kids are 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, they all have different personalities, and being able to watch them from one season to the next, you know, come out of their shell as just little humans, but also the way their personalities manifest on the racetrack is really, really fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. And we have a couple kids in our tent, and then we have Brixton with Trey's tent. It's cool to see them all hanging out in the pits and seeing the kids.
Speaking of, there come a gang of mod cart kids hanging out right in front of us. I see Race Visser and the boys, Corbin Wassenberg. Fellas.
Well, we're about to go green flag racing. This time by, the pace truck pulls off. Wow, they're all out of line.
And Riley Zahara got a really nice jump. Mulleman's trying to hold off a pack that's 3 wide behind him. That's Ava Plummer, the birthday girl, stuck on the outside. Now Caden Wassenberg up and alongside Mullemans. See, the Tolberg brothers have found each other once again as well. They're side by side further back in the field. Look at that speed from Ava, though. That number 98, she just gained a couple spots.
Yeah, she found that opening and capitalized on it here early.
Still trying to pick up win number 1 in this class. How great would that be to win a race on your birthday?
She was close yesterday.
Zahara's going to lead him down past the split lanes. Saw a couple trucks trying that outside line.
Wow, look at this. Battle continues up front.
Mullemans, it's Mullemans starting to put the pressure on.
We were just talking earlier how they were all in lockstep in round 7. Look at them, they're all tied together like a chain right now.
Mullemans with an opportunity here. Looks like he might have gotten it done. Mullemans into the lead.
Yeah, nice drive early. Man, he's really developing